Hello, it's Nitek Posolo, and for a while, I think I'm going to be focusing on book 5, on the omens, the tetzahuitl, that the Mexicas believed in. So here we go. First chapter. Here are related the omens, the tetzahuitl, in which they believed when at night someone heard some wild animal cry out, or when it seemed as if some old woman wept, or also what the reader of the day sign said, they who have called wise ones. And then stla ma din me, for the wise old men. Well, the wise people overall, elderly, the elders. In olden times, when false gods, they used for false god tla teo toko, were still being worshipped, thus said some of the old men, the ancient people, when we yet were concerned with nothing else, when we believed these things to be true, when still in our land we spoke of what which the departed ones testified to us, our ancestors who are no more. They told us of all these things which they knew to be omens, and knew as evil, the portents they heed, which all considered portentous, the things they thought omnious. First is this: when anyone heard that a wild animal cried out, that a wild beast howled at him like one who blew a shell trumpet, and the mountains answered him, it wailed. A sound issued from its mouth as if a poor woman wept. On this they said, now he would perish in war or die. He would die of a sickness. And the word they have here, tlatlomilke, for dying of to die a slave's death, I guess is to say, die of sickness. Or now he would meet some kind of mischance. Perhaps he would be sold into bondage. He would incur a penalty, or he would have some of his children sold. He would bring the penalties and visit his sin upon them. Misery would come upon his house, his fireside, and his hearth. Disasters would repeatedly appear in his house. When it is befell him because of it, he went to see the reader of the day signs, who then encouraged and greeted him. He said to him, and the day sign readers are Donal Po Gu. Thou art unfortunate, O slave, O servant, O Lord, O youth. The O parts aren't in the now text, so, but it has all those words, O chieftain. In truth, thou seekest and askest encouragement, for so have thou come that thou mightest come to see thou reflection. Seeing if I'm missing something here. To use the sacred book for thyself. Behold what thou hast merit. It is not gentle and good, not righteous and not fitting to one of the good standing. For so said the ancients as they have left us. For they have made fall upon us the digging stick and dumb line of poverty. But on the other hand, enough. Perchance thou hast been neglected. Perchance already tomorrow or the day after, he by whom he live will be brought or require appeasement. Await the command. For here it is depicted in the book of days, which we have guarded for the commoners. Shall I perchance in truth frighten and terrify thee? For the Master our Lord hath wished this upon thee. But no means hath the beast become as man. Unfortunate art thou, for at a time truly wert thou born. So was thy day signed at a time of peace, but this hath indeed been verified. Perchance thou mayest do honor to whatever may be thy desert. That's all Latin on the bottom here. Take courage, be not sad, and use all thy force. Be above the hardness of the heart, thy tears and grief. For take care lest in vain I deck thee with flags and paper streamers, cure thee and surround thee with medicines. Perform penance forthwith and quickly prepare the papers. Thy blood offerings shall be made. Buy for thyself everything, paper, incense, rubber, etc. And I always think it's funny to have etc. and now about text. When we have done this, and we know that the day is here upon which we shall make offerings to Glashithintika, who is arising, thou shalt here return. Here I shall use my own hands. I shall arrange and place in order all that is needed. Everything will be standing, our paper streamers, our blood offerings. For I myself shall go to burn them in the home. I shall go to do it with my own hands. Just so did they who believed in omens and were affected by them, etc. And let's see in the very end, etc. And then now it text. Anyway, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.